And what's up again, everybody? Welcome into yet another really awesome divisional matchup that we have. Or we could play the wrong song. That works too. Screw it. Nobody heard that. Nobody heard that. Totally wasn't just replaying the exact same song, even though I clicked something else. Whatever. Thank you, VLC player. Everybody, what do we say to VLC player when it screws up? Wait for it. Anyways, moving on to the race that we were supposed to get into with that song that was now playing. God, I love VLC. There it is. Love you guys. Anyways, so like I was saying, we got EddieRuckus on the left-hand side, your Seattle Seahawks, against ZeroGamePlan on the right-hand side. So we got Team Admin, aka the Admin Hawks. Get it? Admin Hacks, Seattle Seahawks. Mix them together. Yeah, I'm good. Anyways, whatever. Bad joke is bad. We all know it. Either way, EddieRuckus on the left-hand side, like I was saying. So your Seattle Seahawks facing off against ZeroGamePlan on the right-hand side. Your St. Louis Rams. Again, Zero at the moment is 5-1. Eddie is 4-3 right now. They are divisional opponents, and this could really even out the division or really spread the two of them a little further apart from each other. Again, for those new to this, we race Binding of Isaac. Best 2 out of 3 using Isaac, who, again, this is a Platinum God save file. Everything is unlocked on it. We race a best 2 out of 3 through the womb too, so whoever kills Mom's heart first is going to get a win down at the bottom of the screen. Excuse me, sorry about that. And again, we'll reset both racers at that point. You got to get 2 wins on the night to be able to win the entire thing and get a win in the win column for yourself. So again, it's all based off of getting through Mom's heart first. We'll reset them both at that point, start all over again, like I said. So best 2 out of 3, got to win at least 2 of them here. So again, good luck to both of these racers. Again, I don't know if you're on a call or not, so if you are, feel free to start whenever you're ready. If you're not, feel free to let me know because I will do the countdown for you, but let me know if that's the case. And then, like I said, if you are on a call, feel free to go ahead and start whenever you're ready. Real quick, though, there are 7 outlawed items and nobody can take here. So let me do this. There's a split for everybody. Oh, it just beat me to it. Dang it. They are in a call. Awesome. So you guys can start whenever you're ready if the outlawed items ever list. There we go. So nobody can take Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, Toothpicks, or the Shovel. The Toothpicks you can take. We'll get to why in a little bit, but you're allowed to re-roll them is the basic gist. So we are off and running. Good luck to both. We got a follower brigade beginning here. So on the left side, we got Harlequin Baby. You see that V-shaped red shot coming out on the follower. On the right side, we got Sister Maggie. Very nice high damage tiers following behind ZeroGamePlan. So both with very nice starts here, and they're going to be off and running. Excuse me. Sorry about that again. So again, Eddie's got a Curse of Darkness. I don't worry about those too much on the first couple of floors. You saw real quick there, Zero also got himself offered the Anarchist Cookbook. He's going to leave it behind. Not really the greatest item. It would help you on the first couple floors, but he's going to hang on to the D6 just in case he can re-roll some of those banned items. We've only seen a few this week, but it's always that chance. And again, we got Duke of Flies for Eddie's first boss, so he's already over halfway through this. It's a very easy boss to kill, especially if you have a few bombs. If you feel like dropping one, there's about 50% health gone right there. But he's going to just do it with his tears and Harlequin Baby taking care of the rest. We got Zero fighting Monstro on the right-hand side, so again, both in the same room. Eddie just a slight advantage. Going to get the wooden spoon for a bit of speed increase, and he'll be on to his second floor. So a slight advantage on the left side for Eddie right now. What's up, Mads? How you doing? Oh, ho, ho. All right, so let's see those no fetuses. Oh, wow, not bad. So Eddie actually gets to re-roll that banned item. That was Dr. Fetus, which would have turned all of Eddie's tiers into bombs, which, again, a little overpowered for a racing situation. In a speed run, awesome thing. But you can bomb directly through every single door. So it makes it a little too overpowered. There's those no fetus emotes. But again, Eddie got to re-roll it with his D6, turned it into the odd mushroom, which capped out his fire rate, dropped his damage just slightly. But again, with the fire rate increase, he's happy enough with it. He'll be fine with that. And dem admin hawks. Caw-caw. Itaku, stop giving those to Eddie. Yeah, we've seen the shovel this week as well. So again, we got Little Steven showed up for ZeroGamePlan. Yet another follower, I'd like to point out. The follower brigade is strong today, but he is firing out those purple tiers. Those actually home in on enemies. They're pretty low damage, but again, homing effect on them, probably going to hit pretty often. He emailed to him last week. And no, Johnny, you're not allowed in next year, because no, the admin hacks are not allowed. No, I'm kidding. But again, we got Eddie with Monstro this time, so same boss that Zero just fought on the first floor. Zero got a free entrance to his Super Seeker room. Judas's tongue is a trinket. That, if he gets a Devil Deal, will turn any Devil Deal that costs red hearts into a 1 red heart cost. And with One bomb. Let's see. Zero gonna... Oh, Zero got screwed over there. Also hit a little bit of a lag ball. Again, Zero's overseas for me, so I'm going to catch little lag balls from time to time. I'll refresh as soon as this floor is over. I apologize. That will happen from time to time. Because I'm trying to connect to a server way away from me to watch him. So he gets the meat, which is health and damage up. There's that devil deal I was talking about, so he should get some nice stuff in here. And indeed, the pack for 1 heart, he actually increases hearts. He gets an extra soul heart out of that. Let me pause and unpause his. There we go. Now we're clear. I had to see what he got, though, otherwise I was going to be confused. Either way, damage increase, fire rate increase with the pack for ZeroGamePlan. He also got 2 soul hearts for the cost of 1 red heart. Judas's tongue turned that into a 1 heart cost, so very nice. Ooh, that $3 bill will get passed on, though. That's random shot effects every single room. ZeroGamePlan wants no part of that. Yeah, so much for Eddie's tears, yeah, right? Eddie's got the odd mushroom, the fire rate cap out, so he's got a little bit lower damage output on it, but yeah, he's got ridiculous fire rate. And again, Zero on into his boss fight here. Chubb gonna be the boss on Caves 1. Again, I apologize for the frame drops, but crap happens. Alright, so let's see. Eddie's still looking for item room and boss fight here. Got Zero over halfway through Chubb's fight already. Find out what he gets. I'll refresh his momentarily to make sure that we're caught up. But again, he's overseas for me. Those frame drops are going to happen. That's just 1 packet lost every couple seconds. That stuff's going to happen. He wants no part of the Cat o' 9 Tails. I don't really blame him. But at the same point, Cat o' 9 Tails would have upped his shot speed on screen by 16%. There we go. Now we're caught up to speed. So again, Zero with the lead at the moment in Caves 2. Not that much of an advantage, but Eddie has not found either his item room or his boss fight here on the Caves 1 yet, so he's still searching. Again, Zero's got Catacombs, which is the expansion level, or the expansion version of the floor, I should say. So slightly tougher enemies, should be tougher room layouts. Alright, we got Fistula Eddie finally coming across his boss fight. My guess would be he's gonna skip the item room now, because he would have a long way to backtrack. So my guess would be Eddie, knowing him well enough, he's probably going to skip on over looking for it. Speaking of item rooms, Zero's come across his, though no key to get into it, so we'll see if he gets his quickly and gets to go back or not. Again, I don't think he's going to cry too much if he has to leave it behind, but hey, item rooms are items. You can never really go wrong with them. Even if you have to, like, if you get in there and it's nothing good, at least you saw it. Speaking of Cat o' 9 Tails, Eddie doesn't want it either. Getting a devil deal himself. Book of BOILeR would not be able to afford it. Those would have cost him 3 soul hearts that he doesn't have. The Demon Baby would have cost him 2 red hearts. That would have been yet another follower. Anything that got close would have gotten red tier shot at it. Now into his immediate item room in Caves 2, Eddie going to pick up Mom's Bra. That'll freeze everything in the room in place for about 5 to 7 seconds and allow you to do a ton of damage to it without it even firing back at you. Again, Zero's still with a very slight advantage right now. If he comes across, well, and he's going to come across his boss fight somewhere along this path. But when he does, that'll give him a very slight advantage. Eddie's just looking for the same boss fight right now, but we're on the same floor looking for the same room. So still very close right now. Ooh, how about Super Pride, though? So not one of the my favored mini-boss fights. You can see why. Those extra bombs that it spits out are actually homing troll bombs. They're not fun. Yeah, because you can get yourself cornered very easily, and then it spawns a couple extras, and then it just goes insane. There we go. Ooh. Good reward out of that, though. Eddie gets a world card. That'll be a full map reveal. So he's going to save that for a later on floor and keep looking for his boss fight on his own here. And speaking of boss fight, Zero going to walk into his, get Pestilence, so that'll be the first of the Horsemen showing up today. Or in this fight, I should say. Whoa! Did you spit enough shots there, Pestilence? What the criminy happened there? Anybody else witness that? Holy God, I've seen some shots, but wow, that was insane. Either way, ripping through it, Cube of Meat will be an orbital floating around ZeroGamePlan that'll block shots and build into full-on Meat Boy the more and more that he gets. Chariot card that Eddie's going to leave behind here would actually be a one-time use of the Unicorn Horn. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Anyway, Zero moving on down to the depths already. He's got himself an advantage, like I said, having that boss fight done already. Eddie's still looking for that room that Zero just cleared out. Yeah, good old Pestilence glitching. As long as we don't get a buttless Carrion Queen, we're all good. Ooh, speaking of that boss fight, Eddie finally coming across it here. Didn't really take him all that long, but still finally getting it. Gonna get Peep for his boss. Once it lands, we'll probably see... Oh, actually, I take that back. Once the eyeballs get out, we'll probably see Mom's Baron active. Doing a really good job dodging it so far. Again, we got a Curse of Darkness on ZeroGamePlan side, so we'll not be able to see his mini-map at all. I can't really tell you exactly where he's looking to go. Very nicely done by Eddie, getting the meat. That is damage up and health up, along with another Devil Deal. Wow, how about 2 Guppy items? Oh, man. He's actually going to take the paw. I don't blame him at all on this one. Guppy's Paw will take any red heart container, full or not, that you have and turn it into 3 blue soul hearts for you. So that's a huge health increase later on for Eddie that he's holding on to. And again, you can use that infinitely. I think the Mask of Infamy would be its porn name, but you're looking for Mask of Infamy. I knew what you meant, but still, I had to drop that joke in there because that just sounded like a really bad porn name for it. Yeah, they call me the Mask of Infamy. What? Alright, so Zero finding his boss fight already. He's gonna go back and look for either his item room or at least grab that pill, one of the two. Alright, he's gonna go look for his item room first. Alright, so bombing his way right back out of a dead-end room. Actually kind of nicely done. Get the enemies to actually do it for you. Save yourself that 1 bomb for the item rock and 2 soul hearts. Very nicely done by ZeroGamePlan. Alright, speaking of Zero, we got him... Wow, we actually got a curse room attached to it, too. That was kind of unexpected. Either way, item room and curse room here, so I'm probably not going to see the curse room get utilized, but you never know. Kind of depends on the item, I suppose. But Zero's come across his. Eddie's still looking for this item room and going to have to deal with this night room once again. Actually bombed out one that he was worried most about. Either way, down to just 1 heart. Eddie looking to get out of there. Very nicely done. So we got the PhD on Zero's side. That healed him up for the red heart that he was missing. Any pills that ZeroGamePlan picks up now are going to at worst be neutral effects, something like Bombs or Key or Bad Gas Pill. But most of them are going to be good. You're also really going to find out quickly what those pills are. It's going to identify them for you. Alright, Eddie into his store, getting no luck though, getting Greed to show up. Ooh, speaking of no luck, how about the bloat? Almost getting attacked by it right off the bat with that double brimstone. Again, the trick with the bloat is exactly what ZeroGamePlan is doing. Stay up on top of it, and it cannot double brimstone you. Makes it a lot easier to get through this fight. Now, the one issue when he jumps up here, you have to make him jump back down a little bit further. Or stand just out of the range of that brimstone. Either way, get right back on top of the bloat. No more double brimstones. You're a lot safer. And very nicely done. He's staying right out of the range that would trigger that brimstone. There's a very small little path that you can walk through. And again, Zero walked that very fine line very nicely. Gonna get 2 range up pills and 2 bad gas pills. So like I was saying, pills actually become a very good thing for Zero at this point. And Eddie with a very perfectly timed dodge, get into his item room. Spelunker Hat will show him where his secret and super secret rooms are. Won't be able to get automatic entry. He would have to use a bomb, but he'll know where they are. And again, Zero finding an immediate item room here in Depths 2, so a huge advantage brewing on his side now. This becomes a full-on 1-floor advantage as soon... Well, there we go. As soon as he goes in there, which, well, he's thinking about this. Kamikaze, actually not a terrible, terrible thing with no bombs. But Zero gonna pass on it, at least for now. It's killed all but 2 of our racers in the league this year. So it's a little risky to make Kamikaze where you take no damage. But it's really risky, like I said. On that note, Eddie finding his boss fight on the floor previous to Zero's. He's got War, so that'll be the first cube of meat floating around him once he gets done with it. Same as you see floating around Zero. Oh, let me get the split link for you there. Might have eaten my chat. Let's try that again. There we go. There's the link for you. Alright, so Eddie just about done with this war fight as it chases him around the room. One or two more, there you have it. Ooh, another devil deal as well. He doesn't really have much that he could spend in there. And I was going to say, being his third, it's most likely going to be Krampus, so Eddie going to take a little bit of time here. This will wind up giving him the lump of coal as a result. Now what that's going to do is as the shots move further away and stay on screen longer, they're going to grow in size and damage output. So it is still a damage up, you just have to stay far enough away from the enemies to make that happen. Again, going to add a little bit of time onto this as Zero's already working his way through Depths 2, already having his item room here. So he's just looking for his mom's foot fight. Yeah, you can die with the kamikaze glitch. We've seen it happen. If you open up a door, whether it be on purpose or by accident, if you're not on just the perfect frame for it, you're going to take damage. And we've seen it kill just about everybody. Alright, so again, Eddie moving on to his Depths 2. It only says Necropolis on his, but that is a Depths 2 floor, same as the one that Zero's on, just the expansion version with a few tougher enemies. So again, both just looking for a boss fight. Eddie still has an item room to find too if he comes across it. So we'll see what happens here. But again, all about timing, both on the same floor at the moment, so still very, very close here. And that Sloth mini-boss room means that Zero cannot bomb back out of here. Actually has to take the time to kill this. Although not too much time being wasted. And there you see actually Bob's Rotten Head. Might as well replace the D6. You got nothing else to use it with at this point, so might as well take it. One-time thrown poison bomb on ZeroGamePlan side. Now a question comes into play. Eddie has found his mom's foot fight. If he were to go in here, this would lock him into that room. He wouldn't be able to teleport back out unless he finds a way after the fight itself. So he's going to head into his store first. Wow, really nothing of all that much spectacularness. He'll take that soul heart, though. He'll actually take Bum Friend. Bum Friend will take any coin that shows up, and the more and more you give him, he'll feed items to you sooner or later. So Eddie's going to try that. Question is, what do we do about the fight? Do you go in and skip the item room? Yes, he does. So Eddie's going to be willing to skip the item room, give himself an advantage. So the lead now goes on the left-hand side to Eddie, who is fighting the boss fight on Depths 2, where ZeroGamePlan's looking for this boss. So still a few more rooms to clear on Zero's side, but Eddie's moved himself into the lead. But again, you see the new method being utilized by most of our racers this year. Stand just next to the door. Oh, getting cornered by a Globin that just made a beeline for Eddie. Ooh, down to half a heart right now. So there you see the Guppy's Paw being enacted. Even empty heart containers turn into 3 blue hearts for you. But again, you see Eddie standing right next to the door. You just make the arm come out. Your orbitals and your followers and your tears are going to do all the work for you. A little bit of health up, a little bit of a heal. Eddie back up at 5 hearts. He's going to drop those 2 red ones that he has to Guppy's Paw. And there you see all blue hearts now. Eddie moving on to the womb, getting a loading screen and an XL floor, Curse of the Labyrinth. So with his world card, will now make his way directly towards those 2 back-to-back boss fights. ZeroGamePlan gonna have to play some catch-up. He is on the room just previous to where Eddie was. And again, deal with the lag ball for just 1 second there. That is gonna happen from time to time. Zero lives across seas for me. So again, connecting to the server recast too, sometimes I get those little 1 to 2 second lag balls. So apologies for that, I'll refresh momentarily. But again, Eddie is going to be running straight on over. Well, actually, I take that back. Not straight on over towards his boss fight. He's going a different way here. He's hoping, actually, that he's got a secret room where he can bomb right on through. I see where he's going with this. I see where Eddie's going with this thought. I see what he's doing. There's reasoning for this, guys. He'll go to the room to the south of this and hope he can bomb through. Just wait for it. Actually, he's only got 1 bomb. Never mind, I take that back. Huh. Oh, and Zero's got a Curse of Darkness on Womb 1. That sucks. No mini-map on Zero's side. Let me refresh his again real fast. Alright, still in the same room. Zero and 1 red heart at the moment as well. Anything down here in the womb and beyond hits you for 1 red heart. Oh, that's right. That isn't his super secret. That is his secret. I looked over and didn't see the other room attached to the question mark room on Eddie's. I thought for a reason that for the connection way that was his super secret room. That's my fault. I didn't even notice that. I didn't notice the second room connecting to it. That's my stupidity. I see what he was doing. Oh, wow. Larry Jr. trolling Zero. Ouch. That was a beeline straight for Zero's backside, and down goes ZeroGamePlan, so back to the beginning. Ouch. That was painful. So into his new item room, gonna get Robo Baby at least, and not even gonna take it. I was gonna say yet another follower that would have been Laser Tears, but ouch to that one. Excuse me. Alright, Spelunker hat, no thank you. Eddie was wearing that anyways. Attack Fly, man, no thank you. Zero's gonna reset again. But again, Eddie's got one more room to clear here, and then you'll see back-to-back boss fights here in the womb. So again, one of the beautiful things about an XL floor, if you happen to have a world card, you get to see exactly where you're going on it, and Eddie made a beeline directly for these boss fights. You see, very nicely done. Gets a second bomb out of it before he goes into his boss fights. Ooh, Conquest to start, though. Probably not what he was hoping for, though at least he'll get a Crack the Sky usage against Mom's Heart, so this could have turned out a little worse. There you see Polaroid enacting. Anytime Eddie gets hit, because he has no red hearts, that's going to trigger a 5-second damage shield for him. And there you see that Crack the Sky, that's what I'm referring to. Eddie's going to get that off of the Space Use item, the white pony that'll wind up picking up after this fight. Assuming that he takes it. I don't know why he wouldn't, though. There's no chance that Guppy's Paw is going to come in handy. Speaking of Guppy items, how about Guppy's Head on Zero's side? So that'll be a Space Use item granting you anywhere between 2 and 5 flies every time you use it. And those give you about 2 to 3 times your attack damage. Eddie at about the halfway point on Conquest here. Oh, walking right into one of those pillars of light. That sucked, down to 3 hearts. So again, there you see that damage shield wearing off. Every now and then you don't actually see the damage shield. You just have to realize it's there. So down to 2 hearts now. Conquest not being a bro. With just a little more health. Oh, it's so close. Conquest die. Oh, wow, that was close. All right, so there's that white pony I was talking about. Eddie's going to get the Crack the Sky usage himself. He's going to go back and let's see what he can find here. He's got that one machine he can gamble with. Oh, wow, going to use one of the bombs there. Ouch. I was actually hoping that would give him a soul heart somehow. So was he, for that matter, but no such luck. How about into the arcade? Time to do some gambling because we need some soul hearts or something. How about that secret room? Give me something good. How about more money? All right, good way to gamble. Show me some soul hearts. Zero. Oh my god, that was great. That was freaking great. Ooh, how about Dad's Key on Zero's side as well? So he's got the Parasite, might I add, so very good find there. Yeah, Parasite Guppy, please. I love that freaking, just some of these things are great this year. I love it. Anyways, moving on. Eddie's going to try to take on Mom's Heart here, so he's got 2 hearts here, so real careful move. He can only take 1 hit of damage. The second one would end it. So again, on to the... Ooh, getting an extra bomb out of it. That was a lucky spawn right there. That was a lucky, lucky item spawn for him. So Eddie gonna have 1 bomb he can drop. Hopefully he'll find the night spawn to drop that against. Oh, the poop. Zero's being carried. Zero is being carried on the right side. The poop item is just terrible, by the way. Huggies, call us. We got 2 racers that want to talk to you. Just saying. Anyways, Eddie already about, we'll say 15 to working on 20% of the way through Mom's Heart. Doing a really good job so far. Again, still holding on to his Space Use item on that pony. That'll give him 6 random beams of light throughout the room that can do damage to everything, so he's holding on to that for the time being. It's that poop omen. You know the carries there. Anyways, Parasite, you can see as Zero's shots hit anything, they're splitting off in a T pattern. Very, very useful right there. Ooh, I think Eddie might have been off by 1. You see the poop sock spawned again. Ooh, how about a nice little spawn on Zero's side? How about Brimstone? So we've seen that a few times already today, but Brimstone with Parasite, by the way, does not split. That would be ridiculously overpowered. But damn, that'd be cool. Come on, Rebirth, please have that. Either way, 50% mark and a little bit under here on Eddie's side, so he's still looking very good, still holding on to his 2 hearts. Mom's Heart should stay out and will the rest of the time now, as you see the red shots firing out. Eddie down to just the 1 heart, though, with that 5 seconds of damage shield, just gonna stand still. And again, just the last little bit, he just has to be really careful of those pot shots that she can take. But that one's gonna do it. As soon as the light appears, you know you got it. Wow, very nicely done by Eddie. That was a little bit of a ballsy move there, but it worked out very, very well for him. So on that note, a 1-0 lead for your Seattle Seahawks. Your admin Hawks. As we like to say. No, I'm kidding. Seriously, very nicely done there by Eddie. So great 1-0 lead going on right now. Again, give us about a little bit over a minute here. We'll get both... Oh my god, we'll get both of these 2 reset. We'll be right back on the other side of it once they find their rooms. And again, bear with the ads momentarily. We'll get you the link into both Eddie and Zero's chats. And go say hi to them in the meantime. We'll be right back with you on the other side of this, though. Thank you very much again. Who updated it? Nice. Alrighty, so we're back and we're clear. We're just waiting on Zero still resetting his run, looking for the type of room he wants to start with here. So I'll flip over as soon as that part's done. Oh, looks like he actually got one that he's happy with. Where's my button? Wrong keyboard. That's the one we're looking for. So we're back and we're ready to do round number 2 here. Again, we got EddieRuckus on the left-hand side with a 1-0 lead here so far. And we got ZeroGamePlan looking to even this up in one match apiece. Oh, God. I was waiting for that gif. I was hoping we got to show that one, too. Oh, God, these gifs. These gifs this season are just phenomenal. I gotta say, seriously, they are just phenomenal this year. Either way, like I said, Zero gonna look to tie this up in a game apiece and force a pivotal game 3. And, this Isaac Cat's really long, man. No, anyways, and Eddie's gonna look to take this night 2-0. So, again, good luck to both of them. They're gonna take off whenever they're ready. And we'll race through the womb 2 again. So whoever takes out Mom's Heart first is gonna be the winner. Dem Steelers. Absolutely, we can, Dinah. We can give you that wiki link. We use platinumgod.co.uk around here. Just hover over any of the items that you see, and that'll give you an explanation of them on the left side. Also, be sure to enable the cards and the trinkets on that page, and you'll be able to see absolutely everything. Godlike. I think you'd be surprised. I think you'd be surprised. But again, they'll take off whenever they're ready. They're in a call together, so again, let me get you the split link into both of their channels. And that way you guys can go say hi to them and actually hear them talking to each other and whatnot, and you'll know exactly when it's about to start up. Oh, I see movement. Ah, Neil's AFK. Gotcha, gotcha. On the right-hand side, that is supposed to be St. Louis Rams. So basically, for those that don't know, in the downtime here while Zero's AFK, go check out the BOILeR.org website. Basically, it's based off of, it's based off of the National Football League. So we got the Seattle Seahawks on the right side, or on the left side, I'm sorry, and the St. Louis Rams. So SDL St. Louis on the right side. It really was, Master. That article was just phenomenal. That that Polygon did about us. That was really just phenomenal. And I thank him again, like, seriously, very much for that. That was way too cool. But for those that didn't see it, by the way, Polygon did an article on us. Here's a link for you. There we go. What's up, D-Sis? How you doing? What's up, Lemon? How you doing? Oh, there we go. I see Eddie firing a few shots. Excuse me. Just got home for getting stopped at Magic. Ouch. Sorry to hear that, then. Okay, we got people driving down the street laying on their horns. That won't get annoying. Right, because the funeral procession should go through downtown for no reason. Right. Whatever. Oh, very nice. See, I know a lot of new people showed up because of the article, actually, so that's really, really cool. Like, that's why I seriously thank Polygon a ton for doing that, and everybody that's here because of it, welcome in. Seriously, I hope you guys are enjoying it. There we go, Zero's back. And we're off and running, so again, good luck to both of the racers. Ooh, very nice start. Eddie's got a halo of flies, so we got a defensive build beginning here. So again, we got round number 2 underway. Again, Eddie's looking for a 2-0 win. Zero's looking to even this up for some pivotal game 3. So again, best of luck to both of you guys. Mom's contact, or actually I take that back, that's Mom's eye. Not the greatest thing. So Zero's gonna reset, he isn't too happy with that. Again, Eddie's got a nice defensive couple of orbitals that'll block shots for him. Those won't do any damage to anything they hit, but they will block any shots coming at him. Yeah, I was gonna say a half nice start with the room before with the Liberty Cap, but Little Chad, not how you want to start a run, so Zero's gonna reset again. Let me get you the link here. There's that Polygon link coming up on Spazbot. It probably just ate it last time. Sorry about that. I didn't even pay attention. There's the link for you. Alright, so Eddie just about done with this Gemini fight here. A little bit more to go. Relic, yeah, it's a good way to spawn a bunch of soul hearts, but Zero doesn't really need the health, so he's going to reset again, looking for some sort of damage increase. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Alright, a little bit of health for Eddie. He's going to be the first onto his basement, too. Ouija board, definitely a reset on Zero's side. Indeed it is. So, Ouija board would have granted Zero Game Plan Spectral Tears. Not exactly what he was looking for. He would have been able to shoot through rocks, things of that nature. I don't really like Spectral Tears, and that's really not a good first item, so I don't blame the reset in the slightest bit there. Exactly. The further you go, the Relic's really, really good, but in a race situation, Zero doesn't take enough damage to make that so worthwhile. How about Eddie finding that odd mushroom again? How about that fire rate? Watch this. Uzi shot. Yep. Capped out his fire rate pretty much. Dropped his damage just slightly. Oh, more health up items. Not what Zero wants. Again, another reset for Zero Game Plan. This is starting to hurt. My god, another Grand Slam? Or are we talking about Rios' earlier NPR? Because if so, we actually scored 9 runs against a good team. What? Alright, new item room. This one's going to be something good for Zero. I can feel it. This one's going to be good. What do you guys think? Polyphemus? Something good? Mom's knife, maybe? I'm calling something good in here. He's due. Or a little bit more health up. How about the Balchinian? This one he's going to take. This one does not increase your size. So, at least Zero's off and running here. I'm sure he's not happy with it, but he knows he's behind at this point. He needs the win in this round, so he's going to start running with this. But a little bit of health up with that Balchinian, so he's at 4 red hearts now. Hoping for a Seeker Room. Wow, no such luck with it. I'll be damned. Manifestation. Nice. Yeah. Alright, so Monstro just about dead on Eddie's side. He's got about 10% more health to go on it. We got Zero getting to his first boss fight. Thinking about it, he is going to take that key. I was pretty sure he would. Oh, Eddie's got Super Bandage. A lot of health up increase for him. And a God Room with the Halo. More health increase because he gets +1 to every stat with that. So he got about 3 red hearts off of that room, let alone 2 soul hearts. Let alone another item room with Guppy's Hairball. Not the worst thing, as it says, yuck. Not the coolest thing. It is a hairball floating around you that, as you can see, Eddie can actually whip his hair ball back and forth. I'll be here all week. Please don't sue me. Either way, though, you get the bad joke idea off of that. You can kind of swing it around you. The more that you kill with it, it'll increase in size and do more, well, hit more things. I don't think it increases in damage. We haven't tested that yet. On that note, as everybody's doing in chat already, let's all say, hey, to Famine, as Zero's fighting him on the right side. So he'll wind up with a cube of meat floating around as an orbital, just like the ones that Eddie has, except this one will actually damage anything that hits it. And again, Zero onto his basement 2, Cellar 2 in this particular case, so he's got the expansion version. And immediately finds his item room. Again, with the key, we'll actually be able to get into it this time. There's a few Eddie subs around here. Ooh, how about Ipecac showing up on ZeroGamePlan's side? So again, one of the banned items. Ipecac would turn all your tears into fireable poison bombs. So let's see those no Ipecacs. No IP in this case, if you're a sub to my channel. But there you see them all. So ZeroGamePlan gets to reroll that. That's one of our 7 banned items. Again, that turns your tears into fireable poison bombs, which in the case of a race, you could bomb through every single door and have no challenge posted to you, like, whatsoever. It takes a lot to get used to Ipecac, but again, that would make it a little too overpowered for a race situation. So again, in a speedrun, awesome item. In a race situation like this, we wanted to make it a little bit more even, so we banned that particular item. But again, Zero rerolled it, got the spider butt out of it, which will slow down and damage everything in the room. So not the worst of space items. Could have been a lot worse, could have been a lot better reroll, but he'll take it. And he's got a library down there too, but no key to get into it. Yep, he rerolled it. Because honestly, what are the chances that, like, you're not going to accidentally bomb through a door? Even at that point, it's infinite bomb, so it's just like, oh, here you go, boom, wall, done. It'd just be way too quick for the races. Why would the D20 be banned? Airball damages anything that it hits. You decide you walk into a enemy right there. Well, all of those, for that matter. Once you get your invincibility frames, you might as well just faceplant with Guppy's hairball exactly like Eddie just did. So again, it actually hurts anything that it walks into. And as you kill stuff with it, it's going to grow in size and actually be able to hit more stuff easier. Again, Zero's got himself an XL floor here. So again, with Curse of the Labyrinth, you're going to get both of your floors combined into one. Both got the super bandage, believe it or not, as their item off of the basement too. That's kind of odd, quite honestly. Banned items. Let me get to the list here. There you go. I saw somebody looking for the BOILeR link, so there's the BOILeR link for you. But again, Eddie with no key, gonna hope that one spawns at the end of this room, seeing as he has found his item room here. And maybe. Nope, no such luck. So he'll be back if he happens to cross a key, though we've seen Eddie skip plenty of item rooms before, so he's gonna at least try to bomb into it. No such luck. If a secret room was right there, to the right side of the item room, Eddie could have bombed into his item room, but no such luck. So he's gonna have to go around looking for a key here. No, D20 is its own separate item. It rerolls stuff. Okay, let's put it this way. D6 rerolls pedestal items. D20 rerolls stuff like coins, hearts, things of that nature into other such things. So it doesn't turn it into like, okay, you can reroll a heart into brimstone or something. It doesn't work like that. D20's not that overpowered in a race situation. If you're doing a break the game run, absolutely D20's overpowered as hell, but we're not taking the time to break the game like that in a race. So it's not that bad. So Eddie, with his key, is going to go back for his item room. And speaking of the Balchinian, how about some more health up? Eddie's really hoping that he finds himself a devil deal at this point. He would gladly spend some of those hearts. Also with an item room, let's first get a Demon Judgy, please, for Zero. He's the one that started it. Well, but what you can get Brimstone from is a Demon Judgy. Dear God. Okay, who cares about that item room? Zero with Judge, or with Brimstone yet again. Wow. Demon Judgy, thank you. Yeah, now that's how you use a Demon Judgy right there, if you're lucky, mind you. So there's that second item room showing up for Zero, again, on an XL floor, and a key for it for that matter. You're going to get 2 item rooms. Telepathy for Dummies. Useless item right now. Homing has no effect on Brimstone. Man, do I wish it did, but no, it doesn't. So don't even worry about that. We got Fistula for Eddie's boss fight here on Caves 2. So again, Zero's looking for 2 boss fights. He's maybe looking for 1 more key still to get into that other item room. Speaking of, there's one that showed up. He's going to bomb for it. And no, Brim Snapping is banned. The one that, for those that I'm sure watched Cobalt Streak and saw what he was doing the other night with Brimstone, that effect is banned, where you can basically spam your shots in a, it looks like you're going in a different direction than you're actually shooting. But you'll see, like, you can actually get anywhere between 4 and 6 actual Brimstone shots, where you should only get 2. And it's blatantly obvious when you're doing it. So, no, that is outlawed, and, yeah, Brim Snap is completely illegal. And again, we got Pestilence showing up for Zero's first of 2 boss fights. Eddie picking up meat will be damage up and a little bit more health up because he doesn't have enough, right? Anyways, he's the first to move on to the depths. He's about 2 rooms ahead of ZeroGamePlan right now, who's just got these 2 boss fights to go here. And again, I don't think Zero's going to go back for that item room. That's far too far away for him. He's got to worry about actually, you know, catching up to Eddie. Eddie's ahead 1-0 in a best 2 out of 3. Ooh, how about another Judgy Please as Eddie's found himself one. Yeah, there's never enough health, that's true. Now again, for those wondering about Binding of Isaac Rebirth, when that... Oh, that was terrible. Judgy, no thank you. The Notch Pickaxe, one of the worst items in the game. When you use that, it allows you to destroy 1 rock in a room. That's it. So it's pretty useless. Yeah, Judgy, no thank you. We got Peep for the second boss fight here. So again, Zero just a few rooms behind Eddie. He's going to catch up to the depths floor that Eddie is on really quickly here. And again, with Brimstone, that is a game changer, so we'll see how this pans out. It's still a very close race, even though Eddie at the moment does have a slight advantage. It's all about finding those item room and boss fights. All about the timing. Yeah, damage up would be really helpful for Zero. Any sort of damage up on Brimstone makes it that much less weak. I mean, and Eddie for that matter. Like, thankfully he got the Halo, so he got the damage up back after he got his Odd Mushroom for the fire rate increase and the damage down. But even so, both could really use a damage up right here. Neither would argue with it. Alright, challenge room and nothing else there. Zero's gonna back out. Again, Eddie clearing rooms. Ooh, Super Wrath, and you're not allowed to bomb out of this room as it is a legitimate mini-boss fight. So again, Super Wrath spawns nothing but those troll homing bombs. They are nasty. Watch out for them. And there you see, if you get yourself in a corner, yeah, you're pretty well screwed. Just like that. Okay, there you go. Nice run. Oh, God. Okay, that got a little close. This is why having a lot of health is not a bad thing, is when you get fights like Eddie's in right now. Again, Zero, having found his boss fight right away, is going to move right on to fight Monstro here. And again, you'll see the I don't want to call it a glitch, but the pattern you can stick Monstro in. When Zero moves to this side, watch Monstro's head here. 1, 2, move to the other side. 1, 2, move to the other side. He'll fire that Brimstone on the 3rd movement. So it gives you a little bit of time in between, but watch his head move. You have to wait for the 2. Notice that Zero moved on the 1 that time, and he made him jump. That's what you want to avoid. Alright, we got a Blue Larry Jr. That's a champion version over here on Eddie's side. Guaranteed to spawn a Soul Heart. The second Soul Heart was just a random spawn from the room. The first one came from clearing that Larry Jr., though. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you, thank you. And how you doing, Deiko? Alright, just a little bit more to go. Eddie's actually got an interesting item, that 9-volt. He's going to take it just in case he gets a Space Use item. It's not so useful with the D6 in these runs, but that'll give you a quicker charge on your Space Use items. So again, given the opportunity, that will come in very handy. See, Zero picked up the stem cells. Again, the shot speed increase is moot point for him, but he does get some health up in the process. Eddie finding his item room here, still going to be looking for that boss fight as well right afterwards. He's going to need to catch up as Zero is ahead at the moment. Crack the sky, not the worst thing ever. Eddie will take it, because it will at least replace his D6. Speaking of item rooms, Zero finding his immediately here. What's up, Snasky? How you doing? And Eddie gonna make his way right back on out. Might as well grab all the stuff that came out of that treasure chest and right on into his boss fight. See, Zero with Peeper in that room. Yeah, no thanks. I don't really blame him for leaving that behind. Peeper would have popped out one of his eyeballs to float around the room. Sorry about the lag again. Again, Zero's overseas from me, so this happens from time to time. Just fast forward through it. There's the easy way. And speaking of boss fights, Zero finding his, so 1 full-on floor advantage on his side right now, as he's going to work right on into his mom's foot fight. I always missay that, I swear. Anyways, getting Red Mom is going to be the quick stomping. Again, sorry for the frame dropping, he is overseas. But again, quick stomping of the foot. All you have to do is move side to side. Just keep waiting for it. Make sure you get the full charge on your Brimstone. This has screwed me over many a time on this fight. And dem no crowns. And legitimate no, I might add. I love that emote. I really do. Excuse me. No, it's maybe crown. Maybe crown. So again, Eddie's still just looking for his boss fight here. He is on the same floor, even though you can't tell. Necropolis means, in this case, means depths 2. So he's got the expansion version of the floor, and it just doesn't tell you the number at the end of it. But he's looking for the same Mom's Foot fight that Zero's in right now. Again, does have an item room still to find, but we'll see if he bypasses that, should he be given the chance. Zero just about done with Mom's Foot. Just a little more damage to go. Again, I'll fast forward his momentarily here. Not fast forward, but I'll pause and unpause his. Find out what he gets as he takes out Mom's Foot. There's that damage up he's been looking for. Jesus Juice is mismarked. That is actually damage up and would be range up, but he doesn't need the range. Either way, moving on down, also takes the Polaroid. He'll be onto his womb, getting a loading screen error. Uh-oh. Could this be an XL floor as well for Zero? Interesting. Yeah. Ah! I love these gifs. Oh, no, man, probably not. If it pops through to one of these, your chances are much slimmer that you're going to get an XL floor. And now popping through for the second time. This is a really weird color on that loading screen. That's bizarre. Uh-oh. This is going to loop him, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh, no, it is looping him. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. It is an XL floor. It finally looped him into an XL floor. How about that, guys? So Zero's got himself an expansion XL version of the womb, which means he's going to have back-to-back boss fights again. And again, in the womb, there are no item rooms. So, all you're looking for are those 2 back-to-back rooms that have bosses in them. Once you clear those, that could be an easy 1-to-1 tie-up here. So we could be looking at a Game 3, possibly. Again, Eddie definitely not out of this yet, though. Yeah, all he needs to do is find his boss fight, clear out Mom's Foot, and theoretically get an XL. He could be on the exact same floor at the same time as Zero here. So this is, by all means, not over yet. Alright, Zero's actually manipulating Sloth just slightly here so that he's taking out some of these red rocks in the room. Any rock in the womb can actually be an item rock for you. So you might as well try to get a few free bombs against him. Did a great job on that. There's Eddie's item room here on depths 2. Again, no key to get into it, but he's going to clear this guy out. Alright, so we're getting that cleared out. Again, just working on this one path here. He's really hoping that he doesn't have to clear out this entire floor. We've seen some ridiculously long XL floors already this season. So Zero's really hoping that he's going to get some good luck on this. Eddie, speaking of good luck, has found his boss fight. Oh, and I might have jinxed Zero as he's found a dead end here, so he's going to have to try another path. And there you see Eddie getting good use out of Crack the Sky. There you see the 6 random beams of light coming down, actually hitting Mom and doing some good damage to her. So already over over a quarter of the way done with the fight. Now over halfway done as Guppy's hairball is just ripping through Mom. That really works out well in this particular, I don't want to call it a glitch, but this method that we're using to kill her. Guppy's hairball is a bro in this fight. And just a little bit more damage. Oh, it wasn't enough. There we go. A little bit of speed up for Eddie on his way down. Again, Zero's found both of his boss fights, though. So nothing too special out of that chest. He isn't going to worry about it. Eddie moving on to the womb. Ooh, no luck. The womb won again. So we got Conquest, on Zero's side. So all he's got to do is worry about dodging all these. Ouch. Down to 4 hearts at the moment, though, so it's definitely not out of the question that bad things can happen here. Oh, that was close. Especially with those homing shots. Conquest is not a bro, guys. But Eddie gonna have to really fly through. He's looking to find just the one boss fight on the Womb 1 floor that he's on. Has to clear through that and then another entire floor and find another boss fight, which would be Mom's Heart. Zero's looking at that Mom's Heart in the very next room. Alright, just about 1, maybe 2 more hits left to do on Conquest here, and that should take it out for Zero. There's one of them. Yeah, make that 3. Yeah, he's gonna need 1 more. There we go. That'll take care of the fight. We get the White Pony, which again will give Crack the Sky usage, same item that you see on Eddie's side, along with flying capability for Zero, so he's gonna use bombs, get on through, and take the eyeballs out immediately. And now it's just basically hang back and do your damage with your Brimstone and hope that you get something going good for you. It's not doing the best of damage, so it will take a while. Eddie's got a little bit of time to make a comeback here, but he's going to have to find his boss fights, like, immediately. Speaking of, like I was saying, how about that internal compass? Casper loaning it out. Either that or we got admin hawks, one of the two. But either way, Eddie's found himself his boss fight already for Wound 1. So again, that'll be that one full floor differential, but anything can happen as Zero is out of bombs here. He is just a little bit shy of halfway through this boss fight. Wow, make that down to a quarter left as that Crack the Sky usage ripped through Mom's heart. That was clutch. That was a clutch Crack the Sky right there on Zero's side. So just a little bit more damage to do now. Eddie was ripping through his boss fight himself, but at this point now, maybe too little too late. There you saw Brim Snap real quick. Again, that did nothing for Zero, so that isn't a big deal. But that was basically the gist of what a Brim Snap is. When you only do it the one time like that, it doesn't do any extra ticks of damage, so it doesn't matter. But there you go. Zero's got himself a 1-1 tie. If you want a Brim Snap for us, Zero, if you can hear me, Brim Snap a few times so the people can see what it is. Either way, so he's got himself a 1-1 tie, like I was saying. That XL floor, let alone, wow, that clutch, Crack the Sky. Either way, very nicely done. But yeah, if you can hear me do Brim Snap, if you know how. Oh my God, Eddie. Ugh. That's just creepy on epic levels, like, God almighty. Yikes. Be right back. Here's a cat. Okay, never mind. So Zero's gonna get reset. Wow, I need to go have a stiff drink to get rid of that image in my mind now that Eddie just put up. Either way though, Zero's AFK. I'm gonna do the same thing. Give us a minute or two here. We're gonna get both of the racers reset and ready for round number 3. Yeah, go grab a stiff drink. Get that picture out of your mind collectively. But we'll be right back in a little over a minute, hopefully, and we'll get everything up and running again. Let me get you the split link into both of their channels. They are both partners here. So please do us a favor if you would. Go check out their ads as well. I'm going to run a few. I'll be right back on the other side of it. And thank you again for all the support. Alrighty, we're back and we're clear. Just waiting on Zero to get on AFK there. He's running some ads himself, I'm sure, too. So give us a moment or two here. We'll get him reset and everything, and then we'll get round number 3 underway. So again, we had EddieRuckus win the first round. Oh, never mind, he's back. I take that back completely. I will switch my window back over. I didn't think he was there. I figured he was still AFK. Either way, we got both of them reset and ready to go. So we got round number 3 just about to get started here. It's a cat in a box who just trapped himself even worse. God, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful gif. I'm sorry. That one is awesome. Anyways, here's a split link to get into both Eddie and Zero's chat. Oh my God. What was that about kitten mittens? Yeah. Oh god, that face plant. I forgot that it face plants off the edge of the desk at the end. Yeah. I love that one. It's the kitten mittens. Oh god, I love it. Either way, we got EddieRuckus on the right, left side, won the first round. We got ZeroGamePlan on the right-hand side, won the second round to even it up at 1 apiece here. So a pivotal game 3. Poof. I love how he just traps himself further in it. Like, I just closed everything around me again. Oh god, it's so much worse. Human help. I love it. Either way, like I said, they're both on a call together. If you check out that catguard.net link, that'll get you to both of their channels. You can say good luck to both of them. And again, they'll get racing whenever they're ready here. And again, good luck to both of you guys. Whoever wins this one's going to get the win for the day. Eddie looking for his 5th total win. Zero looking for his 6th. So again, good luck to both of you guys. Oh, there's no way to bribe me, though. It doesn't matter. It's all about them racing, so... Catguard.net. Yeah, we need to rename this now. This I can agree with. I like this. Alright, so Zero's firing around. Looks like Eddie's just about to take off himself, and we're off and running. We got Eddie with the $3 bill. That would be random shot effects. He's actually going to take it, I'll be damned. Ooh, Zero with the wafer. Again, not the greatest item, but though it looks like he's going to take it and run along with his run here. So both are off and running. Again, the random shot effects. Oh, nope, take that back. Zero reset, so never mind, moot point. Never mind. So Zero's found himself his new boss fight. He'll find his items first, though. Lots of extra bombs for Eddie. We'll gladly take that. Looks like Eddie's just getting stuck with number 1 as his shot effects so far off of that $3 bill. That's not so handy. Ooh, there we go. Homing effects. Let's all say... the champion famine. As he's shown up for Eddie, that'll wind up getting him a cube of meat at the end of this. It'll float around blocking shots, and like I said, turn into full Meat Boy the more and more pieces that he picks up. I love that emote. Alright, so there you see the problem with Champion Famine. He actually fires a lot more shots in line at you there. Again, with the homing shots that he's got enacted at the moment, he isn't really going to worry too much. We got Zero with a free entry into his secret room, so absolutely. A couple free bombs out of it as well. That's worked out very well for him. First things first. Ooh, I'm surprised he didn't take that secret room. Does have homing bombs. He'll consider it. Yeah, I'm really surprised he didn't go in there first, honestly. Yeah, lots of money. At least he gets a good 19-20 cents out of that, so this works out decently. He'll take homing bombs and 5 extra bombs here, so Zero's off and running. Looks like he's also going to try to make way over towards his store, I would guess. Especially with 20 cents, he can at least afford everything. Yeah, the ladder. Well, he's actually going to take it. Ladder will get you over 1 empty spot, kind of like flying, except just for the 1 spot, like I said. Here you see Eddie getting triple shot off of his $3 bill. That's how you kill Pim, ladies and gentlemen. Drop 1 bomb. Don't worry about the homing effect on it. That was unnecessary. But drop a bomb as soon as he disappears, stand in spot, wait for him to fly at you, and there you have it. Capitalize the H on the hay there, Henny. Very close. Ooh, Guardian Angel direct teleport into I almost said a secret room. Oh, 1 more penny for that. Anyways, direct teleport into a god room there for ZeroGamePlan. Gets Guardian Angel, double speed orbital. How about that? Actually put out a fire to get the 1 last penny that he needed for his habit. Doesn't even have to backtrack. So again, habit, a very useful item if you're going to break the game. Very, very good item to find, especially this early. He's wishing that he could use his D6. But that'll get you, if you notice on the right side of both of their D6s, they have those 6 grayed out bars. If you get hit in a room, you get 3 of those filled up. And if you get hit twice, that'll fill up the second 3, so you get a full-on space use charge. Now again, if you have something like, let's say, the Book of Revelations, you're technically invincible all the way up until you get to the womb. So there's all sorts of cool stuff you could do there. On that note, Eddie's got himself an XL Caves floor, and he's come across the first of what will be 2 item rooms on this floor. Now, he may skip one of them depending on what happens, but he's got the portable slot machine in here. Basically does what it says. It's a slot machine you can take with you and gamble whenever you choose. He says no thank you, though. No, that's the fun part, though, Sean. He's actually bypassed the wafer. He had the wafer on his first load up on this and actually reset it already. So if he would have had this entire combination, let alone if he actually gets something that'd make himself invincible, he may be kind of ticked. How about a little bit of health up the Balchinian yet again for Zero Game Plan, so one more red heart container. So yeah, he's actually had it already, believe it or not. Alright, there you see my reflection was enacted on Eddie's side. That's not real handy. Again, I forgot to mention also that Eddie's got himself a wire coat hanger. That upped his fire rate. He's got Brother Bobby following around behind him for a little bit of damage increase. Again, very low damage. That is base damage coming out of Brother Bobby. Speaking of damage, though, Pentagram will up the damage on Zero Game Plan side. Just shy of 2 damage up, if I'm not mistaken. But very nice over there. Alright, there you see that ladder coming into play. This is where the ladder comes in very handy, is in the caves, and especially in catacombs levels, just like Zero's on. Oh god, he's horny. But I'm Tish. Be here all week. Yeah, so next I'll add Zero Game Plan side as well. So again, both just looking for the 2 item rooms. Eddie's already found one of them, and then we'll have back-to-back boss fights on both sides. Yeah, nothing good in that curse room. Zero will run right back out of there before that troll bomb gets anywhere near him. Wow, this is a hell of a layout already. Weird floors. Alright, Pinky Eye, that Zero Game Plan's got himself now. It gives you, I think it's a 5 to 10% chance that you're going to get poison shot on your shots. You'll see green shots fire out from time to time. Now you're also going to see red shots on Zero Game Plan's side because he's got Mom's Contact. There you see it. That'll give you freeze effect randomly on enemies that you hit. I wonder if he remembered that he had the ladder and didn't have to use the bomb to get in there. Yeah, ladder. There you go. Why? Because screw logic, you got a ladder. Either way, but Zero's going to be very, very happy with that find. So again, damage up and a freeze effect on it. There you see the grayed out portion is a freeze effect on the enemy. The green shot that came out was poison, like I said, damage over time if you hit anybody, just like that one spider got hit. Alright, and right onto his second item room, getting a key right before it too. Razor Blade's actually kind of an interesting item here. And Zero's gonna take it. Alright, that'll injure you to damage everything in the room, so it'll do a full heart of damage to you, but it will hit everything in the room. So you gotta be a little bit careful with it, but again, that will actually help you quite a bit as far as speeding through a few bosses or some really nasty rooms with some enemies. So in this case, Zero's gonna hang on to those hearts, not even bother with that Demon Judgy. So, Demon Judgy, no. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say that wrong? It's blood rights, I'm sorry. It happens, there's 198 items, you're gonna screw some of them up. Yeah, it is 10%? Okay. Yeah, it ups your damage by time and a half, basically. So again, at least it does something for you, but it still hurts you. Alright, there's that health back that Zero was looking for. Eddie's still just looking for these 2 boss fights here. So is Zero at this point. Both are just looking for the boss fights. Again, Eddie does have a key for that other item room, but that is a long way away, so he's probably going to bypass it completely. Ooh, that was lucky. Poison and a freeze effect at the same time on one shot for Zero against that one balloon. That was great. Ooh, how about that? So we got an Eternal Heart sitting in the middle of a room that Zero can get back to. He's going to leave that for now. Again, if he would have taken that already, he would have just lost it there. That Eternal Heart, if you get 2 on the same floor, or take that onto the next floor with you, would give you a full red heart container. So Zero's going to hang on to that, knowing that he can get a health up no matter what at the end of the floor. Alright, so Eddie coming across his 2 boss fights first. Going to get Pestilence here, so that'll be the second cube of meat if he gets through here. That'll turn the orbital that he has right now into Meat Boy's head, which will fire shots for him as well as still blocking shots. And somewhere up here, this somewhere we're going to get to this room, I swear. Zero's going to find his momentarily. They've got to be right off of this. Or one more room attached to it, never mind. Yeah, $3 bill giving #1 on Pestilence is not a bro for Eddie. So that's not helping him out in the slightest bit here. Again, very nicely done with the bombs, though. That'll get that second cube of meat, like I said. There you see the extra little shot coming out in red form. And we got Gertie for the boss fight secondly here. Speaking of boss fights, Zero's come across his as well, so we'll see back-to-back boss fights there. And we're one room separated at the moment. Yeah, it's all because of the $1 bill, guys. That $3 bill changes your shot effect, and when you get #1, it drops your range to absolute minimum. So again, Peep just about halfway dead over on Zero's side. Keeps freezing it in place, using that Guardian Angel to his advantage. Ooh, also dropping poison on it. That'll help out quite a bit while it's frozen. And Eddie just about done with his fight, so still with that one room advantage at this point. Literally both bosses just about to die at the same time. Gertie first to die, Peep on the other side there. And we got some range up for Eddie. Speaking of that range being low, he'll be moving on to his depths right now. We got Carrying Queen on the right side now. Excuse me, Wire Coat Hanger before that for ZeroGamePlan upped his fire rate. Now we got Carrying Queen for his second straight boss. Again, freezing her in place, all you gotta do is hit her in the butt and win her. So Eddie on a depths 1 right now. Zero just about to head on to 1 himself with a little bit more health up here. Again, he's gonna head back for that Eternal Heart that was sitting out. So first things first, that'll be yet another red heart container as he goes on to the next floor. But a little bit of time to backtrack here. And there you see that heart. So again, Zero's going to take that on to the next floor. You'll watch that actually turn into a full red heart container for him. You see my reflection being a little bit of a... well, it's actually kind of helping Eddie a little bit, I guess. You just have to get used to that effect. And as Zero goes down, watch that. Ooh, well, first thing, let's watch another loading screen error. So Zero will wind up with a 6 red heart is the general gist of what that's going to turn into. There's that GIF. Come on, loading screen. Come on, loading screen. Well, there's a loading screen. Will it freeze him again, though? Because last time it did this, it gave him an XL floor. Nope, there we go. So Necropolis on the right side, the expansion version for Zero. But we are on the same floor. Eddie's got the Depths 1, Zero's got Necropolis 1 right now. Alright, Eddie on into his store. Gonna find Greed in there yet again, so looks like he's got nothing real special with his tears here. That's not true, Vero. We just disproved that on the exact last race. No, that's, again, not true at all. It's still percentages on everything, guys. That, again, everything is random. You realize this, right? Yeah, we just disproved that. Yeah, there's one for you, Taku. Alright, we got the 1-up on Eddie's side, so if he were to die, he's going to come back to life with full-on red hearts at this point, so great find there. We got it, Zero on the right side looking at his item room. Again, plenty of keys to get into it, so one more spider. Again, watch out for those orange fires. They will spit back at you. Ooh. Now that's a huge carry combination right there. With Mom's Contact and the freeze effect, ZeroGamePlan now with the odd mushroom, which will cap out his fire rate. He's going to lose a little bit of damage, but he's going to get a lot more chances to freeze enemies in place. That is a great combination. The theory's out there, basically, that if you get one of those loading screens like you actually saw with ZeroGamePlan, where it doesn't just flash through, that you're not going to get an XL floor, that it's impossible, and we disproved it on the last run, where the exact opposite happened. It did the exact same thing that it did to ZeroGamePlan right there, and he got an XL floor on the womb, so... And speaking of Zero, finding his boss fight here on Depths 1, thinking about what to do, gonna head right on in for the bloat fight. Ugh. Okay, one of the things you really gotta watch out for with the bloat, if you have freeze effect on Mom's contacts, you're probably gonna freeze it while the brimstone is out, and it stays out, like you see right there. So be really careful. But the good news is, Zero can stay on top of it, and brimstone's pretty much never gonna hit him. Alright, a little bit more speed up there for Zero, and he's going to be moving on down to his depths too. So again, slight advantage on the right-hand side. Eddie's still looking for item room and boss fight on this floor. I just said the belt gave Zero speed up. And if you guys miss anything, just go to the platinumgod.co.uk page. That'll link up for you right here. And there you go. Alright, both in their item rooms. Wow! How about the other odd mushroom on Zero's side? So damage up and health up for him as well. So there's that damage back that he lost before with the other odd mushroom. Eddie's got himself Daddy's long leg, so you're going to see a spider leg pop out of the sky. That shadow floating around is that leg floating down for Eddie, doing damage to anything it hits. So great items right there. Again, guys, it's a race, and they're in a pivotal game 3, so it's to see who finishes killing Mom's heart first, not who gets 99 cents or who gets the best build or anything like that. They're racing through Mom's heart. So yeah, they're going to pass on a lot of stuff. Eddie's passed on item rooms, and like nobody freaked out about that. Like, would you normally pass on them? No, but in a race you would. So that's where it's going. It's basically just because of the race situation. Like, they've got to make decisions like that. Like, all right, what's worth it and what am I willing to skip? And if I come across a boss fight and not my item room, do I skip it? You know, like, there's no real reason for Zero to gamble at the moment. He's got full health, and he doesn't really need anything, so he's fine. He's got plenty of keys, plenty of bombs for everything. So he's good to go. Going into his store, was going to spend that money if he could. Getting super greed, though, so no such luck. He's going to get more money, or for that matter, could actually get something really useless. We'll find out in a second here when I laugh. Nope, he got some money out of it. Wow, a dime out of super greed. Can't argue that. A little bit more money, though. Again, not going to be so useful. That's the last store that Zero's going to come across, unless you find some judges to gamble on. That's going to be pretty useless to hold on to 39 cents. Oh no, Eddie down. So again, that 1-up is going to bring him back into the last room he was at. Full on 3 hearts at this point. Yeah, what is this RNG and why is it not on my side? Poor Wolf. I owe you a drink after last night, dude. Like, that one run. That's all I'm going to say. If you guys didn't see it, but that one run. I'll leave it at that. So again, Eddie down to 1.5 hearts here. These giraffes, as again, Zero has coined them, and I've stolen the name at this point, but I'm calling those enemies giraffes. I hate these guys. They are annoying. A little bit more money. Zero's up to 44 cents now. Again, if he gambles, that's about the only way that he's got to spend this money in any way, shape, or form here. So it's a good safety net, if nothing else. Eddie's found himself his item room here for Depths 2. So this will even us out, and it's all a matter of finding the boss fight after this. Again, Eddie gonna bomb in, hope that that's maybe a 2 of hearts. 2 of diamonds, double up his money. How about 58 cents and 44 cents? We got over $1 brewing here. We also got tarot cards, so this could get interesting. What will Eddie get out of his cards? There's another 2 of diamonds. Let's just make it $1.06. Why the hell not? So that doubles up the money you're holding on to. Eddie's got $1. Zero's got 44 cents. And Eddie's gonna take that pill back with him. So again, Zero, there we go, there's that boss fight. I was going to say should come across the boss fights shortly, and did. And there we see Mom's foot. Eddie's looking for the exact same one right now, so a very slight advantage on Zero's side. Although the advantage of having more health definitely going to Zero as well, as Eddie's down to just half a heart right now. Ooh, and gets a speed down pill out of that. Not what he was hoping for. He was hoping that pill would have turned into a full health, if not, if at the very least a health up for him. But no such luck. Yeah, if Eddie gets money equals power somehow, very happy man right there. That would be a very happy man. Alright, little poison damage you see there. Very lucky with Pinky Eye actually poisoning Mom's foot. And speaking of Mom's foot, Eddie's come across his as well. So on this next room, we're going to be evened up real shortly. Eddie's going to... Ooh. Actually going to go looking for something else to be able to heal up and finds himself a Wrath fight instead. Not what he was hoping for. So Zero finishing off his fight, going to move on down to the Womb 1. Again, gets Utero. That is the expansion version of it. Again, in the Womb, Utero, everything beyond it. You're going to get hit for 1 full heart of damage if you get hit. And again, that's if you take damage yourself. Could be a heart machine, whatever. Full hearted. Oh, Lover's card. Perfect. Exactly what Eddie wanted. 2 red hearts. Thank you. Moving into his mom's heart fight, or mom's foot, and he's going to get Gray Mom as well. So he's going to move right in towards the door and try to do the exact same thing that you saw Zero doing. All about luck on the timing, though. Hopefully either that Daddy's Long Legs is going to take out the... Ooh, got very lucky. Either going to take out all the ads for you, or you get very lucky and it actually hits Mom's eyeballs just like that, because it'll do some good damage. So this will even us up again very quickly here. Anything on the Womb, you're just looking for the boss fights. So it's all about luck and timing on that one. His pass. So there we see Conquest, or sorry, excuse me. Yeah, that's your only warning. If it doesn't involve you on any sort of timeouts, don't worry about it. Anyways, there you see the Emperor card teleporting Eddie directly into his boss fight, so that's a huge advantage on his side right now. He's also got a heart laying out in the room, which is going to help out quite a large bit. We got Zero lagging just a little bit again. That's really pretty much just the fact that he lives overseas for me, and I got a bad connection to his server. So again, apologies to that. That will happen from time to time. And there you see that Cuban meat going to turn into 3-piece Meat Boy now. So this gets rid of the orbital that was floating around Eddie, blocking shots, so that's a bit of a risk. But you see Meat Boy running around is going to chomp on anything that it runs into now, and it's kind of stupid. Oh god, be afraid of this room. Meat Boy will also kick bombs at will. He likes to play soccer a lot. But there you see him running in. He's going to chase after enemies. He does a pretty decent amount of damage, quite honestly, so he's kind of a bro. But it's really a risk to take him, so... Eddie moving on to Womb 2 here. Zero's got to play some comeback. Again, this is a best 2 out of 3. Eddie looking to get through this room. Oh, I was going to say Zero tried to bomb out of a mini-boss room that he didn't think was a legitimate mini-boss, but it was. You can't actually get out of those. You have to kill that. So again, wasted a bomb there. Not that big of a deal, but he's still looking for that boss fight. All that he needs to find here. And again, Eddie just looking for his mom's heart fight again. There are no item rooms, no stores for them to find. Couple extra bombs on Eddie's side. Ooh, possible judgy, please. He's got plenty of money. He's thinking about it. Ooh, that might be... Yeah, I was going to say that might be a little too close. There's an easy way to get through that. I'll explain some other time for it, but there's an easy way to actually get into that judgy. Oh, and speaking of that, Zero has found that boss fight finally, so he's going to go back out and heal this. Again, the reason they left the room, that actually centered the bomb, gives it a little bit bigger blast radius, so we allow that to happen. Again, if you're hitting anything in the womb, wow, speaking of that, High Priest is doing some work, smashing Loki too right there, good god. So again, we're on the same floor right now, just looking for a boss fight. Eddie, again, knows exactly where he's going. Zero just going to have to get lucky to find this here. Yeah, these clutch cards, man. So an Emperor card on the last floor, a World card on this floor for Eddie. So he knows exactly where he's going again. It took him a little while to get it, but even so. Again, Zero just looking for the same one. It's all about timing at this point. And again, Eddie had 2 hearts in a somewhat nasty room. That's a hell of a combination of things. Make that 2.5 now. Make that almost full, and he's going to grab that pill back. So again, just for safekeeping for later, Eddie's got just this room and 2 more to clear out. Zero has to hope that he comes across this boss fight really quickly. First things first, though, bomb back out of this room. Eddie's going to do a little bit of quote-unquote gambling. Probably more like actually blow everything up. And get an extra heart, or extra half heart, I should say, extra bomb. And he's going to leave everything else behind for now. Just those 2 rooms, like I said, to clear. Zero with another dead end, though. Let me actually pause and unpause his so that we're caught up as we can be. And he's going to make his way back on over to the left. So again, one more after this for Eddie. Why is Meat Boy not going after that? You are a derp, soccer boy. Seriously, man. On that note, I keep forgetting, Curved Horn on ZeroGamePlan side also upped his damage by 2, so a great trinket there. Alright, so here we are. One room left to clear for Eddie. There's Meat Boy doing his job finally. Very nice. Wow, still no luck for Zero. Man, oh man. So again, Eddie first to move into his mom's hard fight. Zero gonna bomb on through this room, knowing that he's gotta get through as quick as he can here. And he's gotta get lucky in finding this boss fight. Speaking of that, he has found it here. So again, let me pause and unpause his to try and catch up as much as possible. And again, we're going to be in the same fight momentarily here. Eddie with a huge advantage at the moment damage-wise, though, as he's got Daddy Longlegs smashing down doing damage and Meat Boy sitting in the center. Also, plenty of bombs for both. A little bit short on that for Zero, though. But again, he's catching up quickly. Eddie at 50% done. Zero at about 15% right now. Eddie down into the lower bits, though. And it's not going to take much more. Zero with a spawn out on the map. That is not going to help him. Eddie's going to put that last bit of damage down, and I think we got ourselves a winner on the left, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, we do. All that extra added damage. Wow. The only thing that saved it was that 3-piece Meat Boy, quite honestly, I think. Quite honestly, look at how close this is. Seriously. Zero just going to finish it now. Look at how close this was, guys. That extra damage from 3-piece Meat Boy was what made that for Eddie. I'm going to say that right now. That 3-piece Meat Boy was clutch. That was the only thing that won that for Eddie. I'm not even kidding. So a huge win right there. Eddie has made up a huge, huge bit of differential in the division that he's in, getting himself his 5th win of the year. I can't do math, I'm sorry. His 5th win of the season, dropping ZeroGamePlan to his 2nd loss of the season. So they're pretty close to each other right now, and Eddie holds the